Hello, I'm Stephen J. Smith, and the following is my audition for Pace University's MFA acting program. It is a scene from Tom Stoppard's Rock and Roll.
Anyway, thank you for, finding me.
Well, I promised Esme.
Oh, thank you. Eleanor, is she,
She's doing well.
good?
Glasses?
Oh, yes. Please tell Eleanor from my heart, and Esme. How is it?
19 and pregnant, and living in a commune.
Oh, and the communists.
Yes, we've done that one. She's trying to convince Eleanor to live on wild garlic. Skull.
Why?
The cancer came back.
Fuck,
Yes.
is she...
Still teaching. Throwing up and bald as a coot, but you know Eleanor.
Yeah. Bold as a coot?
Not bald. She's lost all her hair.
Ah, yes.
And you still have work at the paper?
Technically, yes. I am working in the kitchen.
Husak certainly made a fool out of you.
I was an optimist for 9 months. It was great. I had my own column.
Column about what?
Anything I liked. But it was a matter of remaining useful. You can't remain useful if you're a critic on things that are over and done with. You've got to be a critic of the future. That's my right as a socialist. But remaining a critic meant signing their pledge of loyalty. And when I refused, they purged me back to the kitchen. Kitchen porter. Geez, that was quite the purge, too. 1,200 scientists, 800 university professors.
900.
The score, and half of my fellow journalists. Self-censorship about the Russian occupation didn't save us, and, well, Soviet loyalty meant kissing Soviet ass, so... Could have emigrated, but... Huh.
What?
When she wrote on the sleeve, "Now do you believe me?"
You could have emigrated, but what?
Well, I was offered a job in Frankfurt, but, German rock band.
I've never heard anything so pathetic. Do everyone a favor and go and live in the West. That's where you belong, you bedwetter. If it wasn't for the 11 million Soviet dead, your little country would be a German province. You wouldn't be sitting here bellyaching about your socialist right to piss everywhere except the toilet. You'd be smoke up the chimney. I am exactly as old as the October Revolution. I grew up in the fight against fascism. In the slums, in Spain, the Arctic convoys, and today, I saw on the urinal wall where someone had scrawled a hammer and sickle and a swastika joined by an equal sign. If I'd have found out who'd done it, I'd probably have killed him. And Esme's idea of a fascist is a mounted police at a demo in Grosvenor Square.
So?
Something keeps happening to me. More and more, I'm getting famous for not leaving the Communist Party. I meet someone, it could be a visiting professor, or someone fixing my car, anybody. And what they all want to know, but they don't know how to ask because they don't want to be rude is, how come, when it's so obvious to them, how come I don't get it? Same thing happens to me here. I meet some apparatchik working the system, and he's fascinated by me. He's never met a communist before. It's like I'm the last white rhino. Why don't I get it?
Well, why don't you?
Don't push it! A worker's state fits the case. What better than work than to rise us up out of the slime? Work does all the work. What the hell else?
How about ballet?
From each according to his abilities, to each according to his needs. What could be more simple, more rational, more beautiful? It was the right idea in the wrong circumstances for 50 years and counting. A blip. Christ, we waited long enough for someone to have it.